State your name for the record, please.
My name is Benjamin. Benjamin Gable. What's yours?
Is that your real name?
Are you some sort of fancy intelligence agency? You should be able to figure that out. Am I supposed to be in a chair? Am I supposed to have a couch or something? You know, soft music playing. It wasn't my mother's fault. It was my own. I really enjoy doing this.
Your crime against the Saorise Corporation?
I like nudity. I like fire. And I've always had a special place in my heart for that hammer. Have you got my hammer?
I see on your file here your street name is True Patriot.
That's right.
Do you really consider yourself to be a true patriot?
You're goddamn right I am. I believe in freedom. Freedom is the place for me. You capitalist fuck. I love you.
You seem to have a long employment history with Coffee Corp. Could you elaborate on the nature of your relationship?
Listen, I don't want to talk about that. I just love soy calf, okay? Those fuckers can all eat it. Especially Jensen.
What is your relationship with Darla Hellscream?
She's sexy. Very, very sexy. And a rock star. She also has an abundance of love for fire, like myself. Yes. So you want to know any other personal things? Like my mother joined an elven drum circle. My father turned into a troll at 16. Where's the fucking couch?
I see this all written in your file here. Would you be interested in working for the Saorise Corporation in exchange for a commuted sentence?
What do you want me to do, friendo?
All right, chummers, welcome to another episode of Crit Squad on Shortwave Radio Podcast Network. Last time on Crit Squad, this happened. I may be a little forward. It looks like you're in the market for some new limbs. Artery looks like Willem Dafoe the Butcher. You can be the best surgeon in Seattle, but one little extra modification and it's a whole thing. That's malpractice. You're not allowed to do that. What kind of monster are you? What did you do to my son?
He's very good at what he does, but if you can't pay the price, then...
So this is surgery roulette we're talking about here?
It's definitely surgery roulette.
Oh, good God, that's so cool.
I don't actually know if you remember the thing or if you know how you are right now or what happened. But if we can fix it, I'll do whatever I can to fix it. Do you want to fix it?
Millie kisses you on the forehead and then says, "When do we get soy milk?"
Oh, shit.
You guys are in Artery's lab, just that weird, too clean kind of feeling that it has. Couple broken test tubes and things. You can see where there used to have been his Scottish troll that he's asked you guys to capture, and he's got all the bits and pieces of that swept very neatly into the corner.
Without saying anything else to Milligram, I go to Gable, and you've never seen a Kaborakuru with puppy dog eyes before, but that is what you're looking at.
Hey, Sasha. First of all, you have this habit of taking 12 steps away from the rest of us and imagining that what you're saying is in secret.
I was whispering.
Okay.
Would you go in the freezer? I wouldn't go in the freezer.
I would totally go in the freezer.
Of course you would go in the freezer. Listen, can you do it?
Of course we're going to do it. What do you want? What am I using these things for? Okay, there's sparking. Listen, we're in England. I got acid rain falling on me. You think that feels good? Not to undersell it. I mean, I love these things and I value them highly. Listen, at one point in my life, I spent all my money on these things. But if I can get old cue ball as noodle back, then
I can't repay you for this, though.
Hey, just when I say the big one and I ask you to do something, just be like, oh, fuck, that's that favor.
I'm going to regret every single moment of this conversation.
It's going to be drawing something on my face is really, I feel like, what it's ultimately going to be. He makes it sound like it's going to be a big thing, but you're just going to draw a penis on my face.
It'll be with a tattoo gun.
I have another favor while we're playing this game. Artery, would you be able to perform a CAT scan on Baldy over here? She's an amnesiac, and I just want to have a better idea of what kind of
I could if I had the machine.
Oh, right.
We're not stealing a CAT scan machine. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Yeah.
Wait, so this one's an amnesiac.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes, Baldy has been very quiet throughout all of this discussion about brain poking and things because on the one hand, Baldy wants to get her memory back, but on the second hand, she does not want her brain cut upon anymore and weird things grown and this whole scenario feels wrong.
You know, I could pop it open and poke some things here and that. That might jostle some memories. It might also cause some brain damage, but that's the price we got to be willing to pay in order to find out the mystery. Otherwise, we'll never know.
I don't know about that. I've had my brain poked a lot, it seems like, and I don't know if I want to take that chance. Maybe I will see how this goes with
You are in
Millie.
the safest hands in all of England.
I need to think about that for a moment before I agree to any more brain things.
Sure. Whatever you guys need. However, are we going to take the skill wires out? I'm very anxious to see.
Hey, rip them out, buddy friendo. Hey, where's the slab? Do I get local? I just want to let you know I have a massive amount of cocaine in my system, so you probably want to factor that in.
Sasha, from the other side of the room, mouths to Gable, you should mention the bomb.
Oh, yeah, I got a gut bomb.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that ain't coming out anytime soon. I've been to every doctor everywhere.
Are you sure?
I wouldn't tinker with it. I kind of like my innies on the innie.
Could you check?
I think I could take it out.
Ah,
Let's get in there. Let's see what it looks like. And
You
we'll make a
like
decision.
that thing, don't you?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, okay?
You like it.
It sort of does seem like you become
Attached to it? Is that what you're gonna say?
I was going to say
Oh.
attached
I
to
offer
it.
a fist bump and then go, oh, sorry.
Listen, if there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I'm going to die any given day, okay? And I don't want to rush it by having someone poking around my gut bomb, okay? It's not exactly a low-yield thing, as I understand.
Here, just lay it out on the table.
No, you can pull out the wires out of my nervous system. That's fine. But my gut bomb is mine.
Very well. I will not remove it.
But, if it looks like it's fucking easy, then,
Would you like to leave the decision to your friends?
Ooh, going under, leaving a mystery, then maybe not waking up.
I've been there, my friend.
Is there someone you would like to give right of legal counsel?
Sasha moves as far away from this group as he can possibly get.
Right of legal counsel. No, Millie, I'm sorry. No, not until we get your brain back, buddy. Maybe then, okay? Okay?
Millie looks a little bit dejected.
Baldy? I will give you right of legal counsel as long as you're standing right next to the doctor while it's
my
happening.
God.
Right next to him.
I don't
Not a
like...
low-yield bomb.
I love that
know.
suddenly legality has come into the picture in this this underground shop house.
I wouldn't say no to just seeing how wired in it is.
Okay, you're my tag. You're it. All right. Gas me.
Maybe take a picture of it or something.
Remember,
so we
tons of
can
Nova
see
Coke,
it.
at least 10 shots of whiskey. It's about 2 hours after that.
Are you sensitive to anesthesia?
I love anesthesia.
Okay, then never mind.
All right. So he goes, puts you down, face down on a slab. Puts in a couple needles to knock you out. Leather straps to hold you down because he's going to be messing with your nerves.
Well, I'm not even awake for that.
Nope. Yeah, so he starts cutting and peeling away very, very carefully, taking his time,
Baldy is watching everything he does. with
tracing.
intensity.
At the end of this, you're going to have huge scars all the way down your
I
spine.
already lost all the skin down my spine.
Oh, yeah. But now it's just going to be pure scar tissue.
Nice.
He pulls everything out, and he gets down to where the spine meets the pelvis on there, and he finally pulls away, works his way up from your ankles all the way back up. These skill wires are very invasive. And from what you guys have seen before, you've never, he's skinning a tomato perfectly.
Oh, yes. It's quite lovely, isn't it?
Sasha is not watching any of this.
Baldy can't look away.
And
This is
so-
fascinating and gross.
And so he pulls out the skill wires, and it looks like if you've ever been to Body Works, the nervous system thing, that's just the body, but all chrome. And he stops and kind of takes a look down at, again, the spine and the pelvis part. You know what? I might be able to get that out. And he goes and he puts the skill wires into a basin that he has. Boom! Blood spatters everywhere.
Oh my god!
All across the inside of the lab.
Oh my god!
Whoa! No!
Oh no.
Gable's time is up. I got the skill wires out safe. They're still quite usable. Did he have any other wear? Like any Saorise or something I might be able to salvage?
No.
Galt, open your
Artery.
open your thing. Open the thing. Just give me something, please. Give me.
I pass him some pixie dust.
Okay.
You just inhale it.
Oh,
It's just
yeah,
a-
Sasha, just immediately.
Pixie dust is an inhalant. It works for 1d6 minutes. Your charisma is boosted by 1. Your perception is boosted by 1. Your pain tolerance is boosted by 1. And then you also experience memory loss. A character on pixie dust loses all memory of the past 1d6 minutes after the drug takes effect.
All right, 4 minutes. Last 4 minutes. So
So now you no longer remember the explosion. You were just watching a surgery be performed, and now there's just blood and guts everywhere. You see 2 parts of Gable. He's missing his torso.
oh shit.
Baldy is hyperventilating in the corner, and she hears all this drug exchange talk. She scribbles a note to herself on a scrap of paper and then extends her hand, gesturing. She can't talk right now.
Yeah, I also give her some pixie
She
dust.
takes a hit and then holds the scrap of paper tightly in her hand. It says, "Don't do the surgery."
Millie starts going around the room collecting Gable pieces and kind of putting them roughly back in their general orientation where they would normally belong.
Oh shit, dude.
You'll have to tell your friend here. It's a very good idea. Normally I would be able to stitch back like an arm or a leg or something, but he's lost a lot of blood. I could squeegee it all back in there, but I wouldn't trust that it's still gonna work.
Well, on the plus side, we're already in a graveyard. So
Oh, do you want the plot? I have a plot. That's where I put all of them. I've got, here, and he pulls out a Rubbermaid bin.
I mean, this is, well,
Artery's just picking up handfuls of guts and blood and everything, just kind of dropping into this Rubbermaid bin.
if I'm going to be perfectly honest, I think that he'd want to be set on fire. I feel like that's really the Ben Gable thing.
We should bury with crowbar.
That's very, very caring and kind of you. I just saw a person explode. It's fine. John, you're fine. So, anyone like to say anything? Words of condolence for our good friend? I'll go first. Ben, you were a sack of shit, and you owed me money for drugs, but you're closer to me than my family are, so I'm gonna miss you, I guess.
Polly takes a couple of deep breaths, but she stays back. I'm not going by that table at all. You were one of the first people I remember. I feel this more than I feel like I should, but it was quick, I guess. I don't know.
You're giving Millie his brain back. Shit. Is the Sharpie in his...
Yep.
I'm going to pick up
It's
the
a little
Sharpie,
little bloody.
and I'm going to walk over to Galt. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. And I draw a smiley face on his nose, wearing a pirate hat.
I don't see why this is all necessary.
He asked me to.
Deal with that, whatever you're going to do with it, Artery. It's all the same. And I also take a hit of Nova Coke and I throw it into the pile of blood. So, Milligram, could you carry the bucket, as it were?
It is great honor.
As you approach, you do see this is very clearly a mass grave.
Yes, that sounds about right. This is where he would want to be. Buried in an unknown mass grave.
Baldy has, tears coming down her face.
Millie takes the bucket and dumps it over into the mass grave.
That's a fitting end.
I mean, what else were we gonna do, really?
John Galt takes the Jolly Roger flag and he drapes it over the pile of blood.
Millie tosses in the crowbar.
You still have a couple big chunks in there. He's not quite a full slurry.
Yeah.
Everything from the shoulders up and mid-thigh down, that's still all together.
Oh, shit. Someone's going to have to tell his girlfriend.
I did not get her number, and I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'll tweet at her, I guess.
You do that. That's fine.
All right, so, hunting down a troll.
I would really like to take a shower first. If that's possible, because this is the very, very worst feeling I've ever had.
Yeah.
Artery, you've got a medical shower, correct?
Oh, yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Could we
I
borrow
don't
that
care.
for a moment?
All right, so you guys go back down to Artery's lab. He's got a shower. It's not super isolated. It's more of a chemical rinse shower.
At this point, Baldy doesn't care.
John Galt will avert his gaze politely.
Oh, thanks.
Sasha, not on purpose, doesn't look away right away. And then after a couple of moments, notices that he's staring at Baldy and then averts his eyes. Sorry. I didn't see. No, oh, shit.
I don't care. And I thoroughly rinse all of the blood and gross off of my body. And then one more time. Just because.
All right, so who's next? Anyone else need a shower while we're here?
What was the range on this blood spray?
The entire room.
Everyone?
I think we all
It's up
take
on the
showers.
ceiling.
Yeah, we'll take
Yeah.
showers, and then also, Mr. Artery, you got a good... I gestured to my suit. You got a good dry cleaner? Someone maybe nearby? Someone maybe...
Does it look like I have a dry cleaner? He says, gesturing to his deeply blood-stained apron.
You make an excellent point. Okay. Sasha's just going to step under the shower in his full suit.
Do you have any kind of... I probably should have asked this before I took the shower. Do you have any kind of fabric or clothing or...
You know what?
things?
I don't really have any clothing. I have fabric.
I'll take
have-
that fabric if you have...
He hands you a plain white sheet, the kind you'd use to cover bodies.
That's fine. And Baldy just kind of wraps it around herself.
You got a toga.
Yeah.
Once Sasha is done with his shower, John Galt is going to strip down without consideration of anyone, and then just stand underneath the shower. What's left of his body? He's gonna quietly reconsider all of his life.
You do get a little phantom limb syndrome as you go to scrub your other arm.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
And then I get really sad.
So Artery's gonna come up to Sasha. So I've got these guns. Found one over there and one over there.
Oh, we'll take them.
Plops them on the table.
Oh, no. Okay, well, we'll clean them later, I guess. Sasha takes, like a bolt-action sniper rifle that Gable had.
As you take the bolt-action rifle, you see a piece of paper fall out. It's slightly blood-stained. As you pick it up to read it, you hear it in Gable's voice.
The big one. Avenge my death. Whatever that means to you. Go for it, Paleo.
Oh, shit. And I put that in my pocket before anyone sees me. And then I strap the sniper rifle to my back, and I'm not saying anything. This is Sasha, kind of moving forward, because what else are you gonna do?
John Galt puts back on his bloody suit. Has a little trouble with the arm, getting that back on. All right, so we should probably head back to... Oh, 1 second. I text Saoirse again. Please send car.
Artery, before we go, is there anything you can tell us where this guy went, where we might find him, what he wanted, what you...
Yeah, I can tell you he didn't seem to be very intelligent, at least after the fourth surgery. He came in here looking to become as invincible as he could, so I gave him some dermal plating, some ortho skin. You know, he had his regular armor that he always wore. He wanted the big cyber arms. He wanted to be real strong, so he could pick up and throw motorcycles at people.
Understandable.
Can he?
Well, you saw the dents in the front door when you came in.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you didn't. What was his name before he was all of this? Did you get any kind of information as to...
What was it? He liked to say it a lot. It was a B. Bobby.
Bumblebee?
Batty. Bumble. Burnus. Bonnie. Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Bonnie. It was Bonnie because he liked bunnies. Bonnie.
Oh.
What does he look
Oh.
like? I mean, I know it's a troll, but...
Oh, huge troll, about 10 foot tall, huge cyber arms I gave him. He's all dermal plated up. He looks terrifying.
Great.
Could you send me the specs that you have on the enhancements that you did to him?
Yeah, sure. He sends you over a file, and it's also got a picture.
Oh, all right.
You can see he's got one lazy eye that kind of goes in a little bit.
Oh, he's kind of cute.
Looks kind of doofy. You also see installed in him, he has a suprathyroid gland, which means he has to eat more, but it makes him stronger, faster, all that, as well as a
Lovely.
pain editor.
Oh.
So he doesn't take penalties for taking multiple boxes of damage.
Oh. All right.
Just doesn't feel pain.
This is a monster that we're up against. You did some good work here, my friend.
Thank you.
We bring him alive?
Yes, if at all possible.
That's
I'll be able
the
to
goal.
continue my research if you do. I mean, if you have to take him back dead, I can just sell the parts in the open market, but if you bring him back alive, he'll be worth a lot more, because then I can harvest all the BioWare I've installed.
Okay. And then Galt gets his little flappers back.
Yes, I'll be able to offer you credit based on all of the
okay.
cyberware.
The work done. Yeah, that sounds fun.
And you'll do the thing. You'll do milligram.
Yes. Oh, speaking of,
Oh,
I almost
no.
forgot. I just need a DNA sample, preferably some stem cells, so I can get them from his bone marrow. With that, I'll be able to grow him new brain bits in a petri dish. And so when you come back in about a week, I can install that into his cerebellum.
Okay.
Do you have a lollipop?
or
just
like
as a
Tootsie Roll or...
some sort of thing to give him afterwards, so that he doesn't feel so bad about it.
I have Laffy Taffy.
That's perfect.
It's disgusting.
He pulls out a 3-pound bag.
Okay, so Sasha takes
Lovely.
that bag and goes to Milligram. It's like, okay, buddy. It is.
The green ones are the best.
It's time to go to the doctor now. for a
I always
checkup,
like
you need a
banana.
checkup, but afterwards, you can have some candy. Do you want some candy?
Give me a taffy now.
I'll give you taffy now, and then afterwards, you get another one. Okay?
Millie looks compliant.
Okay, here you go, buddy. And I take out a green one, and I unwrap it, and I hand it to Milligram.
He takes it.
Here you go. Just go sit down on that table over there, and just do whatever the nice man says. Okay?
He does that.
You're gonna be fine.
All right. He straps Millie in,
What of Millie is strapped in?
legs and wrists.
Baldy's gonna go stand in the hallway. Like, she can still see in the room, but she is across that threshold of the door.
You see Artery pull out a big drill. Very long, thin bit.
John Galt is gonna hold Millie's hand while all of this happens.
That's a good idea. And you see him get this wicked smile on his face. He starts to drill into Millie's shin.
Oh shit. It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
You're going to be fine.
It's okay. You'll get the candy afterwards.
He pulls out. He handles pain very well.
Yup.
Sticks a big needle in there and pulls out a whole thing of bone marrow and then bandages up the hole.
All right, buddy.
Make sure he doesn't bang that shin on anything for 3 days.
I can't guarantee.
Well,
He's
anything.
entirely clumsy.
as his doctor, I have to say.
I understand.
Millie punches the surgeon.
Shit. No,
He
he's
doesn't-
nice. He had to do it.
I start shoveling
for
candy into Millie's face.
Millie's attention is all on the taffy now.
Okay. Yep. I should have knocked him out. That's on me. I didn't think we needed to bother.
I mean-
contaminate samples. It's fine.
Sorry. Can
Can
I get you like an ice pack, or do you want to go in the freezer?
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Yeah, he puts the sample into a test tube and starts running it through a whole bunch of lab equipment. The sample should be grown in a week, and I'll put it in him once you bring me back my Bonnie. You get a little ding on your comm link.
Oh, they're outside. Well, sorry about that again, good friend.
You see, as you're leaving, you see him go into the freezer and pull out a big steak, put it on his eye.
That's people steak. Oh, great. Everyone, just file on out.
Baldy's already gone.
Saorise lives in Wimbledon, and you see a big apartment building. It seems to be like a nicer luxury apartment building that the limo stops in front of. The door automatically buzzes you in as you approach. You know where her apartment is? It's up on the 16th floor.
Ah, yes, the 16th floor. So, she's got a lot of nice things, as I recall. I might be remembering it wrong. I think she's got nice things.
What are you suggesting?
Okay.
I mean, just be careful, all of you. Just don't embarrass me too much.
I have all my arms and legs. Baldy?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, Milligram, you got all your arms and you have most of one of.
He holds up both hands.
Yep, good job. Okay.
The elevator door opens, and Saoire's standing in front of you. You managed to get even bloodier since I dropped you off this morning.
Can we not
Look,
talk about that right now, please?
I do need a dry cleaner is the thing that I asked for. Is there one in the building, or do I have to go out for one of those?
Yes, I'll have someone come and pick it up. Can you explain to me before I take you back to my apartment where all this blood came from?
No.
It's safer as my legal counsel for you to not know the answer to that question. I start taking off my suit in the elevator and just like literally getting naked and then putting the clothes in a pile.
Fine. Here, just get into the apartment. So she leads you down the hallway to her place. It's very nice, very well decorated, modern, lots of AR paintings, and a nice trid projector.
You've done well for yourself.
Thanks.
Baldy's gonna sit on the nearest chair and just kind of put her head in her hands. It's too quiet, and she hates it.
You're short one.
Sasha raises his hand.
The short one. That's a good joke. Good joke.
Thanks, I'm coping.
Cool. Yeah, no, there was a terrible accident. Do you remember my friend Artery?
Yes, I remember Artery.
Yeah. Well, something went wrong with. He was trying to remove a bomb from a friend of ours. He's gone. It's fine. We're all fine. How are you?
Baldy's hands are gripped into fists so tight that her nails are cutting her palms.
Sasha will actually go sit next to you.
So we're all dealing with a lot right now, as it were.
It's never easy, is it?
Losing people, no.
No, I meant dealing with you.
Oh, the short answer to that question, my dear, is no.
You can stay here for a little while. What brings you to town? What are you doing?
Well, we're running, as it were, from a mega corporation, and you know.
Good. So I'm going to be getting that knock on my door pretty soon.
Hopefully, we'll be long gone by that time. But there's a possibility.
Anything else I should know?
We have to hunt down a bioengineered troll. That sounds like.
Yeah, if you're not doing anything next Saturday, you know. That was a joke. I'm bad at this.
Well, as long as you're looking for something, do you mind finding my cat?
Your cat? Sure. What? Oh, shit. Wait, is it the one that you've had for, like, years?
Yeah, she turned 16 now.
Oh, all right. Cool.
Disappeared right from the balcony.
Right off the balcony. Yeah, sure. Let's...
You don't remember her name, do you?
Fuck. Oh, it's...
Even odds, it's Fluffy.
Is it J. Catsby?
You managed to remember something.
Oh, thank God.
What?
Yeah.
Who named that cat?
Oh, I named the cat. That was me.
And you yell at me every time I make a joke like that. John Galt.
I'm not proud of it, but...
No, I like you twice as much now.
Oh, God. That's the last thing that I want. Anyway, we'll find Jay Catsby for you.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go lie down.
Yes, it's 11 at night. You were there all day. I've got kebabs coming in through delivery for dinner, and I hope to see you out by the time I go to work in the morning.
What?
I'm not going to leave a bunch of strangers in my apartment.
Oh, no, I wouldn't leave me in your apartment either. That's fair.
It's probably for the best. All right,
Well.
let's do this again sometime. And I go lay down.
Baldy's gonna go stand on the balcony in like the fresh air and just kind of grip the sides and look dejectedly over the outside.
There's not a whole lot to see. The rain has lightened up to a drizzle, but it's still very foggy out.
Okay, that's fine.
But you can still see it almost looks like neon stars out there past the fog.
Okay, she's just kind of looking just kind of vaguely in the distance because there's a lot on her mind and the house feels too confined. And again, the silence of not Ben Gable is continuing to feel terrible. So, yeah, that's where Baldy is. Until dinner arrives, at least.
All right, yeah. Rotodrome pops up and meets at the balcony right there. A couple delivery sacks.
Okay, she takes the sacks, brings them inside, and sets them dejectedly on the table.
Are we having the, like, post-Avengers
Shawarma meal?
shawarma meal right now?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
are definitely the Avengers.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. We're just like the Avengers, guys.
Crit Squad is Lindsay Zanna, Eric Snyder, Jeff Cheney, Chris Henry, and John DeVries. And I'm Austin Rusk, your game master. You can also find more episodes and other podcasts at shortwaverad.io/Crit Squad. If you like this show and want us to love you forever, then tell your friends. Leave us a review on iTunes. Send us some cred sticks filled with some sweet, sweet new yen. You know, whatever floats your futuristic magical boat. We all need a little bit more karma, chummer. See you next time. And boom! Gable's time is up.
No!
Oh no.
I didn't think it was gonna happen.
Fuck.
That's a game mechanic, right? Like that.
Oh, yeah.
You rolled those dice and that happened.
I got 3 4s at the beginning of this session.
Oh my god.
We have gone on one shadow run. One.
And I was the only shadow runner.
Oh my god. I kind of want to cry. That's really sad.
I got the skill wires out safe.
Shortwave Radio. Enjoy yourself.